Hi, I'm Bert and welcome to video 4 in the Getting Started with Roadbook Navigation series. So where do we go from here? We've run through in the previous videos about the roadbook, the anatomy of roadbook and what the symbols etc. mean, so you should have some idea of where we're going with roadbook navigation. But what navigation gear do you need? How do you get started with all this? And there's several ways to get started. First of all, you'll need an accurate trip. And really the trip is the most important piece of kit. If you haven't got an accurate trip that's adjustable backwards and forwards, and especially adjustable when you've made a mistake and come back to line your trip up with your roadbook, you're really fighting a losing battle. So you need an adjustable, accurate trip, and this can be on your smartphone or this can be a dedicated Rally ICO piece of kit. So that's the first thing to get right, is the trip. Then you've got a couple of choices for roadbook holders. You can either go for a paper roadbook or a digital setup. And the paper, we have a number of options again. You can have the infamous Rallymoto Tupperware box, which is really a starter piece of kit. So if you came along to do one of our events, you tick on the entry form, please supply me with a hire roadbook, and you get this free of charge with your entry along with the paper roadbook. But you would have to supply the trip on your smartphone, for example, to work with this system. The second option for paper is a manual, a sort of manufacturer made manual roadbook, which is just again a wind on, but it's a lot more robust than the Tupperware option. After that, it's a full-blown Rally setup, which is an electric roadbook, which usually has a remote control on the handlebars to operate it for forwards and backwards. Those are your three options with paper, really. You also have the option of going digital, which is something that's happened in the last couple of years. With the digital system, you have everything you need within the roadbook, the digital roadbook app, to make your rally experience happen, basically. So within that you have the roadbook in a digital format, you have an accurate trip, you have a way of adjusting it, you have a couple of other things which are more rally related, and we'll talk about those a little bit later on. But the digital option really has everything. And what we'll do is kind of later on in the series is we'll have a whole video dedicated to the digital setup and how it operates. There are the options. You have a number of ways of getting started in rallying. Obviously what we find is people come and give it a go and they get hooked, and then they sort of improve their equipment level as they go on and they get more and more into rallying. But the options are there to start on a very cost-effective basis, and you can get going for basically next to nothing, a free app download, and hire our Tupperware box if you want to. So there's nothing really stopping you joining a rally now, is there? Be a real man.